And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Titan Quest: The Loot Grind. We are here on episode number 175 of this series. Do appreciate everybody who's come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today, of course, we are going to be doing more stuff with Lord and Lady Grind. I have successfully, off-cam, gotten some stuff worked, and I've done a little bit more rearrangement. I realized for the Abysmal Armor set that I didn't have a second shield spot for the shield, so that is now in play. And of course we retain the space for the second Shield of Anguish for the Panoply of the Moray. So there's that. So, and we'll still have room for another dual set of Bludgeon of True Sight and Timaeus and Alki, as well as the Bandit King's Treasure and Seal of Hephaestus. So those will be all, of course, in play. Might have to do some looking around here, getting this stuff here a little bit better organized. But for the time being, it's going to be what it is. We'll probably just do something a little bit like this, actually. Right here. Just, nudge things over a smidge. And hopefully we'll be able to get some more stuff for that. So, anywho, we are off to the races now with our stuff. So I need to, of course, get our session launched for Lord and Lady Grind. So, I did do some grinding with Imhotep off cam. So, host multiplayer, LAN, auto party. And of course I get it set to the wrong... I forgot to check... Yeah! Dum-dum. LAN. Epic! Duh! Department of the... Okay, that's right. We're here. We just got to the through the journey out to Giza and Fiome. She's in on that end. She's here on this end. Do our usual check. 225, 744. We are wunderbar on both sides. Wunderbar, wunderbar, wunderbar. We'll go ahead here and I did not, of course, hit my reach and my what's it there quick enough. My health regen there quick enough. Blood Mistress, you are now blood gone. Always loved how the stuff that ends up being frozen just slowly melts. And you're on the wrong direction. Ah, no! For you. say, will you ladies please stop being pains in my arse? Excuse me. Of course, now I gotta go back and get vengeance. Take that. Once again, of course, Lady Grand, bring her up. Never quickly activates the what's it's there. The area beacons. Some of them with me. I was like, that brain was saying go Fayum, and I was like, wait a minute, Fayum doesn't have a caravan driver. Points I need to deal with.
Good day then.
Do that. Feels a little smarter and just a smidge tougher. Of course. Stop running away, Jackal Mage. Sure thing. Stupid assassin. Hopefully that majestic chest is going to be worth it. A formula. Blood gem. Dagger of Endowment there. Come on over, dude. Come on. Whoa, excuse me. At least I took some of them with me. least I took some of them with me. Attracting attention. Shrines radius, I'll at least be able to. Jacqueline, Shaman. Let's pee back. Right? Yeah, good. I like saying that. Love seeing stuff slowly get up to strength. Leg it! Let me in! Let me in! At least I'm on the nearer rebirth fountain now. Oh, and don't forget there's the treasure out here. Come here, dude. Die by my dual swords.
Mage armor, staffs, potions. By your leave, Don Doddle.
Lady Grand to her end of the game. Ah! I hit my K button instead of my L button, and I just transferred her like 3 meters instead of the however many dozens of meters it is to Thebes, where I got my pool. Okay, Temple of Seti. Have her activate the thing there.
All right then. Storage? Caravan storage?
Oh, and
Thank you. Yes? Bye.
That which they call a Telking passed through here. When it came, we all fled, for we were cowards. But our head priest, Nebkemi, stood before the dread sorcerer. With his staff high and his arm outstretched, he fought it. Only the terrible Telkin turned Nebkemi's spells back upon him. Nebkemi's courage stemmed from his staff, which bears great magical powers. Woe to any who find him now. First, my heart filled with joy to see our High Priest stand up to the Telkine. But when his own magic turned him into a monster, it was more horrible than anything. I don't know where Neb Kemi went after the attack. He followed the Telkine toward the Valley of the Kings. The next time I see a Telkine, I shall flee with twice the speed.
Yep. Quickly get Lady Grand brought up here. And that goes up to the thing. I'm going the wrong way. This is the way I want to go. I thought I was heading up to the bridge there, and I was like, wait, that's not the way to go. So, ooh, got a little coffer there at the Temple of Hatshepsut. But next episode will be our bookmarker episode, because a week from tomorrow, Monday, we will be returning to main series. It's by Titan Quest Season 3. And so, 2 weeks from today, there will be a Midwestern Minecraft live stream. We'll of course be going for a month with TQ. So here I wanna do that. Hello over there, White Cat. You doing okay? White Cat's sitting on my bed. He's sort of fitting into old man mode, sort of thing. And you know, he's getting old. He is in his late teens and human years, and that's interesting. There. Okay. I'm gonna have to go over there and get that large coffer. I saw that and I was like, ooh. I know technically we can just head straight to the Temple of Ramesses, but I am never one. I would very much prefer to avoid passing up Goodland whenever I can. Or trying to do that, because of course loot is loot is loot, and that is the whole point of the series, is to loot. It's got me thinking of one of the trailers for Borderlands 3 was shoot, loot, schloot. I forget which trailer it was. I think it was just for the game in general, not one of the character specific trailers, from what I remember. I have to go find that particular one. Come on, come on. Run, 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 run. There we go. I made that guy disintegrate.
Please. Goodbye.
Let's see here. Oh, wait. Duh. I have to have her put down her portal. Dead. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's do a quick sync. We're good. I mean, I didn't know I didn't technically have to, but it's always nice to make double sure, you know. Whoa, excuse me, but it felt good. Hello, boys! Give me your treasure! Take a little gold, plus that coronal. Now, one of the things that I remember seeing about TQ2 is that it was on like last month's video announcement trailer thingamajig. But unlike the original, unlike this game, unlike TQ1, there will be a more exclusive focus on Greece. Now, it's not to say that there couldn't be more stuff that could happen. There always is that probability. Ooh, the Broodmother. Hello! I will gladly take your extra electron. Yeah, there will be a more specific focus, unlike here in the original game where, you know, there's, you know, Greece, Egypt, Orient, then Immortal Throne, then Hades, the North, Atlantis, the Orient again, and Egypt with with the Eternal Embers campaign. But there will still be there's still going to be plenty of fun stuff to do. Still going to be plenty of fun stuff to do. Like I said, if from what it looks like, from what I have seen, they are, Grimlore is doing their stuff. At least they're doing it right to make a high quality game. They are going to be doing a lot to make it worth stuff. I'm just hoping it doesn't disappoint. And some of the more modern stuff for like Pharaoh: A New Era was really appreciated. You know, like the Universal, like the stuff that they did for Zeus Poseidon with the, you know, the global labor pool. It was one of those nice things. was hoping I'd be able to kill that guy. But did I? No. No. Let's go ahead.
Portions are always handy.
That they are.
So long.
I just love seeing my increasing amount of loot. So the more baddies we face, the more electrum we get. So I'm just, I'm just hoping that, we don't get a poor quality game. I mean, there's some things, that, was kind of a little bit wonky for A&E when it first came out, but the changes, the patches that they did, to, help it out, that helped the game. That helped the game. There were still some faults, and no game is going to be 100% perfect. No game will be able to satisfy every single person. Like I said, if for me, what, and I'd be willing to pay for it even. The thing for me, I would just love to have, as I've said, I know it's a well-worn rut, just a final patch for TQAE. Not because, I want to necessarily, give THQ Nordic or Unearth Studios or all that, all that jazz more money. I just want a few last, the last hurrah quality of life sorts of things. That is what I would really like to have. Mostly get, mostly try to get, some new armor sets. Get to the Atlantis arcane formula and artifacts. Some new arcane formula and artifacts beyond that. Even, I of course haven't really played Eternal Embers, but I would love to see, stuff for that, some stuff to build on some of the stuff for that. Maybe a little bit of an expansion of some areas, especially in the, that would be a bit of a good idea, or have more like the Chaos Dungeons, even more stuff for that. 4 of these guys, where of course normally on single player it's 3. Like right there. There are 4. My bad. Level up, level up, level up. Let's go ahead here. Put 2 points to strength. Let's go and make sure we've got all these guys done up. Up. Undo. Okay. Warwind. Finally can start to do Warwind! Huzzah! Fury numbnesses cleared out. Yeah, I would just love to have, that sort of the final huzzah patch sort of thing for TQAE. That way we can have the, let's see, there we go. Grind, Tomb of Ramesses. That way we can have Lady Grind here and available for any emergency things. Should, let's go ahead and make sure I get myself healed up. Department of Dub. I'm not sure with Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard that if we'd be able to do the have the additional cities done where we could do like the Temple of Hatshepsut over yonder. That would be nice to do. Come on, Mr. Tolkien. Nope. Let it grind, quickly do her little bit of exploration. Have her pick up a cuneiform tablet. Quickly send her back to town before I forget. Never leave a lady behind. Back to Thebes. Aw, nothing really good there. Have her march out of the way. Yeah, common loot there too. You know, this is kind of giving me an idea for making stuff for Minecraft. If I ever do like an Egyptian theme, some map sort of thing. Sure, bring Lady Grind up to here.
You defeated the Telkine? Excellent! Perhaps there is hope yet. You must get to Babylon. Even now, another Telkine is assaulting that city. What is this tablet that you found? Let me take a look at it. Oh, no. I know now what these Telkine were looking for. This tablet reveals that within the Temple of Marduk, below the Hanging Gardens, rests the sickle of Kronos. This sickle was used by the Titans in the Great War and possesses the power to kill even a god. If this sickle is at the Telkine's command, oh, we are all doomed. Hurry! It is most important that you get to Babylon right away. There is no time to go by land or boat. There may be a better way. Go to the Temple of Hatshepsut, where you will find an ancient portal. The Scepter of Eternity is a key to many realms and can be used with the portal to transport you to Babylon. Place the scepter before the portal and walk through. Go! You defeated the Telkine? Excellent! There, the gates. When you reach the portal, use the scepter.
Just making sure. Whatever reason, she can't, Lady Grind, I can't have her click on, Imhotep. It's glitched out. All right. Yeah, like I said, since Microsoft's acquired Activision Blizzard, which owns the rights to hello. Now, was Badru the Cold? Yeah, I'm not sure if what's their faces will be able to have the rights to be able to necessarily be able to have the ability to even make a new DLC with, for example, new set of maps. Kind of looking in hindsight, a little bit of hindsight. I do know that back in the CD era, back when I was playing Pharaoh during the CD era, I had a CD drive, of course. Oh, that's right. There's the thing over here. Part of me always wish they'd been able to do a little bit more for stuff related to Cleopatra. So, ooh! I think we have that. Whoever dropped that, you are nice. I think we have that. Part of me also wishes it had been a little bit more streamlined in nature. Jerk. Trying to take care of some stuff and you decide to come in and wail on me. There it is. Ooh! There's a great ring of Eldrockness. I'll take the gold. Ooh, that one looks pretty nice. Definitely have to make sure we put that in the keep pile. Let's get this large coffer while we're here. And just a couple potions will do. Yeah, it's part of me has always kind of wished been a little bit, just a little bit more in Cleopatra when it originally came out. Not that there wasn't already enough to do, it's just that it would have been nice. Of course, Tut, Ramses II, and all that is the most famous parts of parts, especially Ramses. The most famous parts of the New Kingdom. I mean, I didn't even get my thing back! Jerks! Jerks! Jerky McJerk faces. But I wish it'd been a little bit more, you know, continuing down, you know, what they had from the original game. Original Pharaoh had, you know, sort of continued that. That original, you know, keeping with the family sort of thing. I just wish that'd been a thing. That's right. We need to get Lady Grand over here, so I will just have her quickly hop over here to the portal we just dropped here. There she is. I wish we could have had just, you know, a little bit more because, of course, you know, for example, in the New Kingdom, you know, the most famous stuff is Valley of the Kings, Temple of what we're in right now. This is another famous site, is the Temple of Hatshepsut, and of course the Temple of jeez Louise, jerks! You know what? Let's bring Lady Grand into the mix, shall we? I want to bring Lord Grand right here. I want to park him. Let him idle in neutral for a moment. Let's see if we can have Lady Grand come hither. Bring some of these baddies ahead. Let her get some XP. Run away. Run away. Ah, and she just died. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. I gotta bring her forward again. Let's see here, and let's quickly do this. Grab a legendary potion of XP. What the heck? What in the name of the gaming gods was that? What in the gaming gods? Jerky McJerk faces. Okay. just basically managed to clear the area out. Let's go ahead here and quickly drop off that looping claw that Lady Grind picked up. Give him a chance to stock up Lady Grind, and we'll pick up the residual material. Yeah, it's. I would have liked to have had especially maybe for like Ramses, the Ramesseid campaign, having a little bit more stuff there. Maybe more of the ancient conquerors, and that would have been actually, I could see it going. I can, have it both. I could see it being both ways. As having either, like having another campaign focusing on some of the lesser known monuments and pharaohs, like Hatshepsut, being able to build the Temple of Hatshepsut. Or go around and add it, sprinkle in a few more missions in the 4 additional campaigns that were added. I would especially want to see maybe another mission or 2 in the Deir el Medina campaign, Valley of the Kings, 1 or 2 ancient war in the Ancient Conquerors, and another couple in the Alexander's Capital campaign. Would be nice. Well, would have been nice. Uh-oh, White Cat's getting up. Yeah, I see you there, White Cat. Saw you out of the corner of my eye. Just a second here. I need to backtrack so I don't end up dying, end up in a circle of death. Just a second. In, once out. Yeah, I would have just loved to have some more scenarios. And just more fun. bring down Lady Grind to right there. I would have loved to have had the opportunity to build, you know, more monuments and that sort of thing. Of course, they covered the three big thing in the Ramesses missions. They covered the big things, which is the temple, which is the Battle of Kadesh, the construction of I know what I'm talking about. My brain is suddenly going bleh. Formula, Summoner's Totem. Nice if there had been a little bit more specialty loot in there, but
You can't carry anymore. You can't hold anymore. You have Your inventory is full. You have no more room.
room donkey dung. Yes, definitely want to keep that. Alright, we'll have Lady Grind come on in to pick up the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna go grab her. We don't gotta worry about making a trip back. Used up both our things. Yes. There we go.
By Inanna! I thought the portals were a myth. How did you get it to work? But never mind that right now. You say that Imhotep sent you? It is good to hear the Order is still fighting in the land of the Pharaoh. There is no time to spare.
We come over here and get these Ecthypians with Lord Grind before they decide to totally defeat the Babylonians here.
Please.
Those two are the keepers. That's also a keeper.
Goodbye.
Let's quickly here with Lady Grind. We are going to have her drop off the stuff she picked up, and I think I just for Black Cat again. I'll come over here to the fountain.
What is it? Come again.
Go ahead here. Back to Thebes here and Excuse me. Make a deposit.
Do you need to stow something? Your goods are safe with us.
I'm gonna go finish up that side quest in normal difficulty. That way we can make sure that we don't got our stuff acting up too badly for us. We're getting duplicates of stuff we don't need. Maybe a little bit of a fun adventure to do. I might be something to do next episode is a little bit of a bookmarker. Just barely lived. Come on, pick up the... There we go. I was like, come on, tree, pick up the armor. Taking a break here shortly. Range of those quill vines and bring this jungle creep over. Go a little farther and then we'll go ahead and take our break. And I just wish, part of me is, like I said, for some time now, I just wish I was more financially secure. Fortunately, even with what I got, in terms of investments, I don't have enough money. Even if I sold my securities, I would not have enough money. And I would only sell them if I had to, pay for, for example, if I had to go through surgery, let's just say, something bad happens. Just say I get in a car accident and I'm hurt real bad. That's the only time I think I'd really sell my securities. I don't have enough of those even to, perform, if my car were to get totaled. It's, in a case of, something bad were to ominously happen, Just getting rid of those guys because it's essentially break time. Well, let's get rid of these Ecthithians first. Let's give myself a little bit extra security here. Come down here. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead here. Let's take a break. Go ahead and stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll see you all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, tree is back. Sorry, it took me a few extra moments there. White Cat, of course, was being attention needer mode. I'm gonna crack open another soda here. Yeah, White Cat was being attention needer, of course. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't have enough. Like I said, I just wish I was more financially secure to be more of a full-time content creator. Unfortunately, I am not in that position right now. Come on, boys, come get your prize. Prize is death. Go. Drop that there, and we'll quickly clear out the spooters over here. Loot. Come on, bone pile. Thank you. Thank you. We'll hop ahead here with Lady Grind. Bring her out of detection range of the Exithians. Or what should hopefully be detection range of the Exithians. Whoa, excuse me, but it felt good. See what critters we had lurking over here. And that answers my question. That's got me thinking now, you know, one of the things I gotta do is make sure I get recently paid and need to move some money over to my brokerage account to oh, hello there, Mr. Xithian. Hello. But I need to get come on. Some money I've got set aside in my bank account just for such purpose, and I need to order a transfer over so I can get my next set of shares. Remind myself what I need to get. Fortunately, I have a tracker for that. Keep a list of investments that I want to get up to a certain point. One of my investments investments. I'm not going to say which. Remember, guys, I am no financial expert. I am just a guy that is trying to, you know, take advantage of investing to make money. And in this case, I'm investing so I can get dividends, so I can make money, so I don't have to work. So I remember one thing I remember reading somewhere, I think it was on Investopia.com, that I know that here in the US, I'm not sure what it's like abroad, but I know that here in the US at least, you have a different tax bracket system for investments, depending on income type, depending on whether or not it's qualified ordinary or qualified dividends. I mean, qualified versus non-qualified. So if you make up for qualified dividends, and there's non-qualified dividends. Qualified dividends earn preferential tax treatment. Basically, they're taxed. Are basically three brackets: 0 to it's like for the upcoming tax season. I think it's like 47K something, 47 point something K. Is 0%, meaning if I earn under the 47 whatever, I won't be taxed. My gross income is under 47K. If it's between 47 and like 500, I think it's like 525K, you get taxed at 15%. So any income, any of the income you earn on your tax account, on your dividends and all that, short-term and long-term capital gains and all that, you're taxed on 15%. So however much of your income you make, over that 47 whatever, you get taxed at 15%. And if you make over the 5, however much, you get taxed at 20%. So for example, if my income, and I'm gonna choose a ridiculous amount, let's just say $700,000. I'm not making that sort of money. I would have to pay, and let's just say that I had, let's just say of that $700,000, I had $100,000 in dividend income. 20% of that 100K would be taxed. You know, I'd have to pay a 20% tax rate. So essentially, I'd have to pay $20,000 in taxes to do that. Of course, I would be paying a metric ton more in regular taxes on, you know, the remaining 600K. Which is why I would want to get myself to the point where I would have to be, you know, for example, I would want to have to pay, say, for, you know, have an income, say, of $125,000. I know that's somewhat ridiculous, but, you know, if we're talking, you know, me getting a house, you know, I'd have to, you know, because of course, you know, I would prefer, you know, not to have to, you know, sell my securities. You know, I'd have to pay for a mortgage and all that. You know, things these days are ridiculously expensive in some ways, especially given the way interest rates are, even though the Fed's cutting rates. Let's go ahead here. We'll drop our portal right here. Yes. But I would want to have, you know, a fair amount of cash income through dividends for the from the stuff. And one of the things that I know is I want to, part of my strategy is, you know, I'm going to be transitioning, you know, over from always picking, you know, individual stocks over to ETFs, you know, as my primary means of income. I'm going to keep the, you know, the companies I've selected, but I'm going to get more of the ETF source of stuff. I've already got an ETF, you know, I've already got an ETF and a mutual fund already. Like I said, I'm no expert. Always do your research. Always figure out what your risk tolerance is, and that is part of the reason why I am transitioning over from, you know, having to choose, you know, a million bazillion stocks to get sort of the amount of money I want to ETFs, because that I know that there are some people who you know, say, oh, ETFs aren't the way to go and all that. If you're not wanting to always have to do research on companies and, you know, reevaluate, to my understanding, ETFs are a better way to go. So, you know, that is the reason why I've decided, you know, get the stuff that I've currently got up to where I'd like it. And I'm slowly working my way there. Home Depot is going to have to be the sole exception, the biggest exception, I mean, for getting new. Ooh, hello. Ooh, ooh, look at that. That is sexy. I mean, it's got the additional health, the additional strength, and the additional damage, physical damage. That is, and they can block 294 damage. I mean, granted, it's 31% chance, but you know, a 31% chance beats nothing. Excuse me, but it felt good. Let's quickly do a little bit of reorganization here. Section of that over there, and then the two rings. Move this guy up here. That guy as well. But eventually, you know, I'd really like just to be able to get, you know, sufficient investments to live off the dividends. Of course, one of the things I found out, at least my Vanguard dividends, is they don't, unlike, say, Home Depot, they don't pay out the same consistent amount. It's going to vary. Of course, you know, it's a basket of funds. And you know how they pay. Some of these companies will pay out slightly different amounts based on what they're doing, of course, and also what the fund's doing. Why was I not paying attention to that? Silly tree. Talking about money, of course, which is part of what we're getting here. So that's part of the reason why I'm gonna have to make sure that I get some good stuff that will have a nice amount of payout. You know, to help account for, you know, the variances in payout amounts and payout dates. Trying to run away, and of course they still smite me. Let's get this Roman King right here. Jerky McJerk faces! I guess it's a good thing that I can't drink alcohol in this game. Yeah, I'll get some of these guys are not sufficiently beaten that I can do that. Jeez, freaking Louise! It's the freaking shaman! How many bandits have I killed? I've died almost 100. Let's see here. Let's see. 19,323 divided by 157. Oh my goodness. It's this classic little bit of, you know, I've died sufficient times where the amount of kills, number of kills per one death, is lower than the number of times I've died. It's 123 per one. So, and of course we're trying to, you know, advance up. And of course the Electrum is there to, of course, to be a challenge. Ooh, stately diadem. That one's nice. For that sort of diadem, that one's very nice. I mean, the strength, the intelligence, the dex, the regen, the energy regen. Ah. Let's take a look, see how that guy. Ooh. That was pretty. That one, you know, the electrical burn damage over 4 seconds and the attack fumble, plus being slowed for 4 seconds, you know, that one's pretty good. Oh. Yeah. And I honestly think that one could be far, far, far better. Well, that's just my opinion. This is my opinion. One thing I did do last week after stream was I went and cleaned my, you know, I took off my laptop's, the bottom part of my laptop case, you know, to dust it out. You know, it's like I didn't get it, you know, I was having to be careful and pull, you know, getting it to where I could get my dust cannon, you know, at least get the extended nozzle of my dust cannon, and I think it's helped out. It's a little bit more responsive. I think it just needed that little bit of love. Probably ought to go through and dust my main system here at some point. doing and all that. Come on, guys. Give a tree a break. It was, you know, getting all this gold is going to help us out. Makes me think back again to doing the Georgetown Loop. And, ooh, 3 Demon's Bloods. Yeah, that got me thinking, you know, collecting up all the gold. Jerky, make jerk faces! Jerky, make jerk faces! It's got me thinking about the, Georgetown Loop. And I did, for the trip I did back in, June. Part of me just, you know, as I was getting closer and closer to Denver, part of me just wanted to go home, and it was like, I kept having to remind myself, no, Tree, you deliberately set up this trip so you could do stuff. And I'm glad I still did. Yes, I got it less than 1 milligram of gold, but I'll take it. I deliberately chose the mine expedition with the gold panning because I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn more about history. I love learning about history. The saying is that those who don't learn from history are condemned to repeat it. Something like that. I'd rather learn a little bit more about history, and it's like what Gandalf says in Lord of the Rings, you know. It's what you do with the time that is given to you. I can learn something and pay for, you know, have a good time, pay for it, that is worth the money. I know I'm not like Bill Gates or anybody like that, but it's pretty good for what it is. For what it is, that one's pretty nice. Not the best, but it's still pretty nice. So, okay, let's go ahead and get Lady Grind here. That way if we need, for fighting off against the Chimera, we need, come on. On Mr. Chimera. I literally walked right into that arrow. Silly tree. Let's go ahead here and portal down with Lady Grind. moments, of course, where we can literally use her to help leapfrog ahead. XP back.
You cannot open this door.
Just trying to open the door. Just trying to seeing the Chimera's tail lash there kind of gets me thinking a little bit about Wildcat. Sometimes, you know, when he gets pissed off. Yeah. Just having one of those moments of you know, it's worth it. Totally worth it. To start to run there, and of course I got smuckimed. Smuckim. As I said, for next year I want to go to I'm going to try to save up some, make sure I save up sufficient money to be able to go to Colorado Crossings next year. And, oh. Come on, tree, run, run! Bit.
I have failed. All my life I trained so that I might one day kill a monster like this Telkine. But when the time came, I was not strong enough to defeat him. I fell on the first blow, powerless to move. Now, because of my failure, he is the sickle of Kronos. Can what you say be true? You managed to beat the Telkines in Crete, and I thought, because I was faster, you must track it with the sickle. The Telkine...
Ahead here, we'll quickly explore town. Or at least the outskirts here.
I did see the weapon it held high was like a thick.
Those Ichthythians.
Your inventory is full.
My livestock! The monsters are destroying everything!
You can't carry anymore.
More. I call Donkey Dung. Why? Because Donkey Dung, the dung of donkeys, Donkey Dung. Let's go make some money.
The practitioner of magic has special needs that I can satisfy.
I know we could have held on to those guys, but that shield of vitality it will definitely hold on to. Let's see here. Excuse me, but it felt good. It was one of those things that, you know, making the trip by myself, you know, I didn't have somebody to, you know, help, you know, Trinidad or somebody else to...
A wise man would prepare himself well for the road ahead. Be well.
Help with that sort of thing. Okay. Go ahead and get Lady Grind out of the underground. It's interesting that he's showing up. He's showing up right here, but he doesn't have on Lady Grind's screen. He doesn't have the little apostrophe above his head. Stop harming Harmony! You jerks! You jerks! How dare you slaughter a sheep! And this is, of course, one of those better areas to grind for good loot. The farm here. Coalskin, you are... of course, I'm the one that, you know, I spoke too soon. Oh, and of course, when I died, I'll activate the portal. Don't know how that happened. Of course, when I died, that's what helped update the here and
You killed them! Most of it is ruined, yes, but not all. I can rebuild if those monsters stay away. Thank you.
sure that 303, 752.
Ask yourself, are the rings on your fingers as fine as these? Well then.
Let's go ahead here back to, we'll head to Kipsis. That way we don't have to worry about baddies come over there and thieves from around the other side of the wall from the portal there. Don't come and try and, you know...
Hurry! The monsters will be here. What do you want? Quick, before I...
Thanks.
Yeah, it was, one of me just wanted to go and was like, no! You're like, you're 80%, you're 90% of the way there, tree.
What? Do you need something?
90% of the way there, tree. You can make it. Did, and lo and behold, I had fun.
Yes, yes. Come again.
Oh, jeez Louise. I need to go use Little Tree's room.
I think you will find my staffs satisfactory. Goodbye.
Just a sec, guys. Gotta go use Little Tree's room. BRB. Okay, guys, I'm back. I found White Cat, too. Hello there. Hi. Are you going to turn on your jet engine? Are you going to be jet engine kitty? Or are you just going to be a little butt? I see how it is. He's deciding he's going to be a little butt. Yes, you are. But you're my butt. You're my kitty, and I am your tweet. You, sir, are an attention needer. Oh, just a second. I'm going to put him down. Yeah, it's, White Cat of late has been a little bit grumpier than usual. I think it's partly due to the way I've been having to try and get more sleep and work being work and yada 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 yada. I just think he's of late he's been just a little bit more grumpy. I mean, yeah, the roommates help out, you know, help him out, you know, distract him and all that. But still, you know, I'm his person. I'm his person, you know, and you know, I can't always help that, you know, that I have to be out at work. That would be a thing, is that easier to be able to have more fun with White Cat. If I didn't have to work. Alright. I was hoping I'd be able to get those guys beaten. That's an idea. Let's see. 21. Yeah, we could go back to a single player game. Gold grind as soon as we get a little farther along here. I do want to get a little bit farther along. And we go back to normal difficulty and go do a little bit of fun with the Transmuter Engineer. We obviously here with epic difficulty, we haven't reached that level yet to where we can go say hi to the epic level Transmuter. In some ways we're close, but we're not close enough, you know. If we could get ourselves up to a fair, nice little amount of gold, say Trey, it's close to a rebirth fountain. Don't be a dum-dum, be less of a dum-dum. Why were you a dum-dum? I was just being a dum-dum. Yeah. Let's first charge forward. We'll get to the next rebirth fountain and come double back and exact our revenge. Tree, you done goof, son! I was hoping to be able to get those jungle creeps defeated. Claim my stuff. Trying to run and start, trying to get that one guy defeated just enough to be able to run. No. Revenge of the tree against fellow plants! Jerky McJerkfaces! Level up! Level up! Level up! Let's go ahead here. We'll do 2 points to strength. Just gonna quickly come down here and bash a couple baddies. I know that in reality, by the time we have the by the time we actually have, you know, what we think of as ancient cultures, you know, Babylonians, Assyrians, Egyptians, Greeks, Chinese, Neanderthals have been long extinct as a species. Of the Griffin. Ooh, let's see what that is. Or at least this particular one is. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead here. We're going to drop... Oh, hello. Stupid spooter. I was not expecting you to be dropping out of the woodwork like that. I'm being a tree. I should know a thing or five about woodwork. We send out Lady Grande to her station.
What element do you work in? A good day.
I've always liked the Babylon outskirts guy. He's so freaking polite. Okay. Go ahead here and we'll sign Lady Grande off. Oh, again, as usual.
Just careful where you put everything.
So again, let's see. Carapace, Bandos, bloodletting. Nope, sick plot there. So I'll process this stuff off cam into the system. Let's go ahead and quickly head over to normal difficulty on single player with Lord Grande. Single player, normal. Let's see what loot we can get with Transmuter and Gadir. So, Atlantis, Gadir. Well, that would be a fun thing to do. Is next week, as our bookmarker episode, is to go say hi to Seto again.
Welcome, traveler. I am what you would call a transmuter. If you seek the thrill of the betting game, I can provide for a coin, of course.
Before I forget, let me mute desktop audio so it doesn't blow people for what I'm about to do, so I don't blow people's ears out. Four more. I've got all of these. I've got all of those. Let's quickly jump in. I'll still process them. Still process them, though. Maybe that. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I'll go ahead and finish this stuff here off cam, so as that I don't bore people to death. So, do appreciate everybody who has come out. If you're watching here on the YouTubes, that's youtube.com/OsageOrangeGaming. Please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested, of course, please make sure to go ahead and head on over to twitch.tv/OsageOrange if you want to catch me live. And make sure you hit that follow button over there. So do appreciate that as well. So do appreciate everybody who's come on, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.